Today we're checking out some earbuds with a bright touch LCD display. Hey guys, Danny here. It's been a little while since I reviewed some earbuds and I came across these ones. They're listed on Banggood and they offered to send them to me for free for review, so please bear that in mind. If you want to pick them up, as always, you'll find a link down below, and immediately you'll see these ones stand out from pretty much any others that I've reviewed on this channel because they have a bright LCD screen on the front, which is also touch capable. So I figured these would be an interesting product to review and share with you guys, and at the time of recording I don't think there's any other reviews for this product yet, so it's definitely going to be interesting seeing if this thing is actually a gimmick or actually has some use to it. While we're talking about its features, let me mention some of the others. So it does have active noise cancellation. It boasts up to 32 hours of battery life when you're charging the earbuds in the case, and it is also using Bluetooth version 5.3 and has a IPX rating of IPX5, meaning you can use these running in the rain and they should be fine. One downside to these, which isn't really surprising for their low price point, is they don't appear to support any high bitrate codecs like aptX or any of the numerous other ones, which is a little bit of a shame. When it comes to the finish of this device, I do like it overall. I feel like the case and the earbuds feel of a pretty good quality, and the finish of them doesn't feel too cheap like the plastic used. I would have preferred maybe a more of a matte finish instead of the shiny metal, glossy metal finish, but overall I quite like the design of them. For the price, I can't really complain. They're pretty stealthy looking and don't stand out too much when you're wearing them. There is no app support for these earbuds, which is a big shame since even budget earbuds now from Soundcore by Anker have app support even on their cheaper range of earbuds. So I was hoping this screen would be able to make up for that lack of app support, but it doesn't fully, and I'll explain why. But there is quite a few different options you can use these for, such as pausing and skipping the song you're currently on. You can change the volume level as well. You can change the active noise cancellation settings in here. There's also a transparent mode which you can use. I'll be talking more about the active noise cancellation later. You can also change the equalizer settings. I didn't really play with these much as I was pretty happy with the sound profile that it was on. You can also set a timer, the brightness level of the screen, and it does get pretty bright, to be fair. Even outside in direct sunlight you can still see it. It's not, you know, as bright as a flagship smartphone, but it's still pretty good. You can also change your wallpaper. I kind of thought most of them were a little bit random, and I wish you could maybe customize that with app support, but there is none, so you can't change them if you don't like them. I don't know what this like button's for. There's also a camera shutter button, and you can also, I don't know, use the screen for a light, which is a bit of a gimmick, but I don't know, maybe someone will find it useful. So there's actually two reasons why I don't think this screen makes up for a lack of app support. I'll talk about the first one now, which is you can't customize the button presses for the earbuds, which for me is one of the most important features, even though it's quite small. When I review earbuds, is I want to be able to customize the button presses for the touch sensitive buttons on the side. So if you single tap or double tap, you can choose what those commands will do. And the second one I'll discuss in a minute, but I do really like that it shows the percentage of the case and both of the earbuds on the screen. I always like to know exactly how much charge the earbuds have in them. The second reason I feel like this product still needs app support is because, let me know what you guys normally do down below with your case, but when I have a case for earbuds, if I'm running, I'll leave them at home, and if I'm at the gym, I'll have them in my gym bag in the locker room, so I don't bring the case with me. So having app support is much more what I would prefer, although I don't find myself tinkering with settings much when I don't really have the case with me. If I do want to do that, I just want to do it on my phone, so having this screen on the earbud case is definitely cool, and it makes up a little bit for not having app support. Let me know down below though, what do you guys do? I think some people do take their case with them all the time, or have it in my pocket. I don't really like having anything in my pocket besides my phone when I'm training. Other than the lack of app support, I did enjoy using these earbuds. The touch controls on the earbuds themselves were really responsive. They kind of have this like little touch tone that I like, and the tone plays really fast whenever you touch the touch sensitive controls, and they feel like they work really well. Some earbuds I've used in the past, you touch the side controls and they don't always register your finger, but I found these really good. The active noise cancellation was about what I would expect for some earbuds in this price range. It wasn't great and it wasn't terrible. It was somewhere in the middle. It definitely does remove some of that kind of background hum, but it's not going to be great for, you know, loud noises, anyone up close talking to you, but it's a nice feature to have. When it comes to the fit and comfort of them, I found them really secure in my ear. Obviously this is going to depend on the shape of your ear, and you should probably change the ear tips, the rubber ear tips that you have on them, to make sure that you get a secure fit. But even when I was doing bag work, they didn't fall out and they felt really secure, so thumbs up there. When it comes to the sound quality, these do have a pretty punchy bass on them, which I do tend to prefer, as I listen to a lot of old school hip hop, rap, and that type of stuff. So these are suited for that type of music on their default settings. But I do feel like the vocals and some of the instruments didn't come through very well and lacked a bit of detail. But again, these are a budget pair, so they are about what I would expect. Don't expect too much in the audio quality department. For this part of the video, I've hooked up my earbuds to my computer via a Bluetooth adapter, and I'll be recording via their microphones directly into my video editor. So this will give you an idea of what the microphone quality is like. For their price, I'm not expecting too much, but I'll listen back to it in a minute and give you my thoughts. So that was a bit disappointing. The quality of the audio, besides the crackling, was actually not bad, but I don't know why they were kind of crackling and breaking up. I was using a Bluetooth 5 adapter and they work fine with other earbuds I've tested before. The audio quality I tested on my PC with the earbuds and it sounded great. There was no breaking up, so I'm not sure why the microphones were doing that. Very strange. Hopefully someone else can do a microphone test, and maybe it's just some kind of weird issue I have on my PC. So let's start to wrap up the video here, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this product. So for its price point, I think overall it performs quite well. It doesn't really stand out in any one area to me, but the screen does make it quite an interesting product, and if you would like to pick it up for that reason, I do think it is cool and it looks quite interesting to show off to people, but I don't really feel like it's as useful as having app support. It's a bit more of a flashy gimmick, I think, but it did kind of grow on me a little bit, and I think the screen is cool. But other than that, I don't find it super practical personally, but maybe you would. As always, if you'd like to pick up this product, there'll be a link down below. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one. And of course, I will see you in the next one.